What are the Thunder going to do in this draft? Are they just going to pick at 25, or are they going to maybe trade some players, maybe trade this pick and move up? This is a tough one, but I honestly think that Presti wants to improve this roster right now in this draft, and the guys you can get at 25 are okay. But I think that whether it be the Chris Paul trade, the Dennis Schroeder trade, Gallinari sign and trade, maybe a Steven Adams trade, he'll take those guys and either get a pick back or combine the 25th pick and move up. But I don't see the Thunder just staying pat at 25 in this draft. I think that they'll have another pick or they'll move up into the top 15, maybe 10. Might get crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them moving up or trying to move up, but I wouldn't say that they're going to give up much to make that happen. So I don't think this is a very strong draft class. There's definitely no reason to trade up to try to get, a top 5 pick or anything like that. There's no Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum kind of player in this draft. And so hopefully next year's draft, so not this upcoming one, but the one after, that's where they can start to make those big moves for, some really big name players. So maybe move up, but honestly, I don't even know if it's worth it. I think that they should just stick with their 25th pick, or if they can give it very little to move up a little bit, that's fine. But like I said, I don't think the draft class is very deep. And I also don't even know if we know what we need or what we want right now, because everything is so unknown. So we'll just have to see what happens. I also think that COVID throws in some weird stuff to this draft as well. We haven't been able to watch players or know, how they're training or preparing for the draft like we would in a normal season. We might have players that are choosing to opt out of the draft this year. It's going to be weird for sure. It's also happening in November, which is super dumb.
Yeah, it's crazy. I do think it's an advantage for a team like the Thunder, though, who's like crazy about scouting and being on these guys. Like that could actually help the Thunder. Maybe they'll have an advantage in that. And it just depends to me on if Presti's in love with anybody. If he loves a guy, I could see him moving up to go grab him. If not, then he'll stay pat.